Hi there, friends. Would you like to hear a story? I have a story about shampoo. Now, what's this got to do with unschooling? I don't know yet. Let's see. It might lead somewhere if I keep talking. Now, the other day, I was having lunch with my 17-year-old daughter, Gemma Rose. You might know that she's our youngest daughter. And yes, we were in a cafe enjoying our lunch and talking about such things as makeup and hair. And I told her that years ago, when I was in my early 20s, that I used a shampoo that had some kind of herb in it that lightened my hair. It sort of made the most of the blonde strands in my hair. Now, I haven't got blonde hair, I've got red hair, but it lightened my hair. Now, Gemma Rose has natural blonde hair. And she was interested in going and having a look for some shampoos just for people who have blonde hair. And so we went down to the shops and we went into the pharmacy and we found one. But amongst the shampoos, we also found a shampoo for redheads. And this is what I found. Oops, a bit wet. I've just taken them out of the shower. Red boosting conditioner and shampoo. And my hair is naturally red, but because I'm getting older, it has faded a little bit. I guess I should be grateful that it hasn't turned grey. Yes, the red has lasted a long time. But I thought, look, it won't hurt to boost the red, will it? Make the most of all the red that I still have left in my hair. So I bought them, as you can see, and I tried them out. Now, I was a little bit afraid at first because I thought, what if I shampoo my hair and condition it and get out the shower, dry my hair, and there's a huge difference. What if people say, hey, Sue, what did you do? What have you done to your hair? Because normally when people say that, what have you done to your hair, they don't mean that you've done something good. They're quite surprised. How did you get the courage up to do that? Well, you might know my short hair story. It's on my blog. One day I think I had, or maybe 4 children, and I felt like a change. I'd had a bob for a long time. And so I went down to the hairdresser and I took a picture with me, and it was a picture of a celebrity, a hostess of one of these game shows. I think it was the one where, you spin a wheel, the spin a wheel girl. And she was very pretty. And I took a photo of her, and she had lovely hair. And I said, I would like my hair cut similar to this. Well, I don't know what the hairdresser did, but when I came out, I looked nothing like the celebrity. And I know that I don't have the same features and I'm not as beautiful, but my hair looked nothing like hers. Oh, what did it look like? It was quite shocking, very short all over, very spiky. Yes, it wasn't exactly what I had in mind. And after I'd had it cut, I had some shopping to do. I went into the bakery to get the bread, and I met a friend there. And she just opened her eyes wide and said, hey, Sue, you're brave. And I thought, yeah, brave. I would like her to have said, hey, Sue, your hair looks great, not, hey, Sue, you're brave. Yeah, there's something wrong with that, isn't there? She obviously didn't like it. I didn't like it after that either. It took me years and years to grow my hair out, and I said I'd never do anything like that again. Well, so I got the shampoo, and I thought, what happens if, suddenly I turn into a bright red-headed woman? It'd be very obvious I'd done something to my hair. So I got out of the shower, I dried my hair, and I peered into the mirror. And, well, it didn't look that much different. And in a way, that was a relief. And in another way, I thought, well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? And I went and saw my girls, and nobody said, hey, Mum, your hair looks great. I mean, I didn't want them to say, hey, Mum, what have you done to your hair? But I thought maybe they'd say, hey, Mum, your hair looks great. It's so shiny and it looks good. But nobody said a word. And I said, well, I tried that shampoo out. What do you think? And they looked at me really closely. I said, can you tell that I've done something? yes, as I said, they looked closely and they said, well, Mum, yeah, now you mention it, your hair does look good, a bit shinier than normal. Yeah, it looks good. But really, I don't think it made a whole heap of difference. But I said, well, look, maybe I just keep on using it. Maybe it's a cumulative effect. And then one day I had another idea. I spoke to Gemma Rose. She had the blonde, the shampoo that's the same, but for blonde hair. And hers was looking okay. And I said to Gemma Rose, look, I didn't read the instructions on the shampoo and the conditioner because I can't read the small print in the shower. One of the terrible things about getting older is that you lose your near sight. Oh my, that was a shock to me when that happened. I mean, I'm short-sighted as it is. I wear contact lenses, but one day I couldn't read my book, or I couldn't see the print when I was reading out loud to my kids. And I didn't realize that you lost your near sight as you age. And if you're a lot younger than me, this might be news to you. This is what you've got to look forward to. As you get older, you might have to get some reading glasses. People that have never had to wear glasses all their lives one day might get reading glasses. And talking to my friends who have, who thought they had perfect sight, that's quite traumatic. Me, oh look, I just got another pair of glasses, didn't I? I've been battling eye problems for all of my life, well, most of it. But anyway, back to the small print. I couldn't read the small print because nobody takes their reading glasses into the shower, do they? So I was just using the shampoo and the conditioner, just hoping I'd done the right thing. And Gemma Rose said, well, Mum, the small print says that you must leave the shampoo in for 5 minutes, then rinse it out, put the conditioner on, and leave that in for another 5 minutes. I thought, well, who's got 10 extra minutes to stand there in the shower? What a waste of water that will be. I can't do that. So I haven't actually done that yet, but I wonder if that will make a difference or whether I should just resign myself to having faded red hair. Well, I guess that at least I still have red hair, unlike a lot of my friends who now have grey hair. I mean, they didn't start off as redheads. Maybe redheads have an advantage. But anyway, something else I was thinking about. I was talking to my girls a couple of days ago. We were traveling in the car, and that's a great time for some conversations, isn't it? And I suddenly had this memory of, I don't know how we came to the topic again, but I had this memory of a friend saying to me one day, how long have you been dyeing your hair, Sue? And I said, well, actually, I don't dye my hair. And she says, oh, I'm surprised. And she was surprised. But the funny thing about this story is that happened 20 years ago. And as I said to my girls, can you believe that 20 years have passed since that friend said that? I mean, they don't remember that friend saying that, but they do remember. It was at a homeschool camp, and they remember the camp. And I said, 20 years has passed. Well, actually, none of my girls that I was in the car with would have remembered that. Imogen would have been very small. But yes, they can't imagine a time 20 years ago, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. But to me, that seems almost like yesterday. Maybe not last year, because 2020 was a year like no other. Maybe the year before that, or the year before that, but not 20 years ago. And as I'm aging, I'm realizing that time passes in a flash. The years just go so quickly, and there's nothing we can do about it. They just go. And I was thinking, where will I be in another 20 years? Do I have another 20 years of living left? I'll be quite old in another 20 years. And yeah, it made me stop and think, am I doing everything that I want to do right now? What am I going to do with the next 20 years? If I've only got 20 years left, how do I want to use them? Did I use the last 20 years in the best way possible? Or did I waste it? So I guess what I want to say, and this maybe is getting around to the unschooling things, First of all, spend time with your daughters if you have them. Enjoy such stuff as talking about makeup and shampoos and all that girly stuff. Enjoy time with all your kids while you have it, because time is going to pass so quickly. That's a bit depressing, isn't it? But also, maybe it's encouragement for you to do all the things that you say you would like to do, but you haven't got the courage to do. Maybe you haven't jumped deep into unschooling. Maybe you're still thinking about it. Maybe you think there's plenty of time to come to a decision. You don't want to go too fast. And yes, I don't think we should jump in with both feet until we're sure. But work towards it. Do some reading. Take a little step outside your comfort zone, because you don't want to look back in 20 years' time and say, look, my kids are all grown up. I'm getting older. It's too late. No, have no regrets. Get out there now. Find out about everything. Have the courage to start. Because, even if you do a few things, join a community, read a few unschooling books, step outside your comfort zone and let go of a few things that maybe require courage, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work out, is it? But at least you have tried. I don't think you will end up regretting what you're doing. I think you'll want to take one more step and then one more step. And then one day you'll find yourself somewhere amazing. So I guess that's my story for today. My shampoo story, which eventually led to some sharing of some unschooling thoughts. So I would just like to thank you for watching this vlog. And maybe I'll have another story to share with you very soon. Thank you.